All right, y'all. Hope you saw last night's UFC Fight Night. I believe it's number 10 from Las Vegas, Nevada. It was actually a good event, and they've been all good since the UFC has been back. I only did one pick. I hope you saw it. I, of course, did it on Twitter and Instagram, so you have to follow me everywhere. I did get that pick. It was for the main event. I chose Cynthia Calvillo to win her flyweight debut against the number one contender, Miss Jessica Evil Eye, and she did. This was a 5-round unanimous decision in favor of Cynthia, and I completely agree. Let's talk about it real quick. So first off, the whole big controversy is that Jessica Eye did not make weight. She weighed in at 126.25. However, afterwards, according to Cynthia Calvillo, in her post press conference, she said that she actually knew that Jessica was going to miss weight because Jessica's coaches texted her that she weighed in 129 an hour before the actual weigh-ins. So she said that Jessica Eye actually held towel and still missed weight. So you guys, I actually was looking because it's like a circular towel. So I was kind of looking real hard to see. She grabbed the towel. She grabbed the towel. Couldn't tell. You guys pointed out for me, send me a picture of circular for me. Did she try to cheat there and still not make weight? And so the thing that irked Cynthia is that she said right after she got off of the scale, Jessica went up to her and said, "Oh, you see, it's just 0.25 pounds," as if like, no big deal. And Cynthia's like, "No, it's not 0.25 pounds. You missed weight by 3 pounds. I know that from the text messages. So why are you trying to make it seem like it's not a big deal?" And hello, this is the main event where you're living. Jessica lives in Las Vegas. There was no reason for her to not come in on weight. She's actually fought at flyweight before she came to the UFC and was forced to fly at bantamweight. There's no reason for her not to make weight. So I don't understand where all of that extra communication came from, but you guys let me know what you thought about all of that drama. Of course, what was going on there. Apparently she actually missed weight by 3 pounds and 0.25 ounces, right? So anyway, great win for Cynthia Calvillo. She looked strong. Of course she was undersized because she's moving up from the strawweight division, but she looked good. She looked strong. She nice, like big arms. She landed nice shots. I think she took too much damage. She needs to work on that defense, but she was able to take her down. This was a solid victory for Cynthia Calvillo in her debut in the flyweight division. So who would you like to see her fight next? As we know, this is a shallow division. Joanne Calderwood, of whom she actually has a win over, is next up against Valentina, and Caitlin Chookagian. Struggling on that name. Caitlin Chookagian actually called out Cynthia Calvillo after the fight, and I actually like that. Let her fight number 2 next. I like that. But give her a couple of fights. Let her get used to that weight class before she actually goes up against Val. Let her work on the skills before she goes up against Val. Let her work on that defense before she goes up against Val. All right. So you guys let me know what you thought about. Oh, the whole event was well. There was knockouts, there was finishes. Again, another good card. So you guys let me know any highlights you want to discuss. They actually let the fans pick the performance bonuses. It's the first time they did that. They actually put out a notice right after it happened, and they had asked for the fans' input, and they're the ones who actually picked who got the fight bonuses. So you guys let me know what you thought about that as well. And real quick, let's go ahead and talk about UFC Fight Night. I believe it's number 11 coming this Saturday, and I just want to give you my quick top 3 picks for the top 3 fights there. First up, I'm going to go ahead and choose, I'm about to call her Roxanne Modafferi. I don't even know why I was about to call Raquel Pennington to beat Marion Renault, excuse me. I think Raquel Pennington, she's fought a higher level of competition more. She has more diversity in her entire game. I think she has more submission skills, although I am interested to see who's going to be physically stronger on the ground. I still think it's going to be Raquel, so that's who I'm choosing there. And then for the co-main event, I am actually choosing Josh Emmett to beat Shane Burgos. Josh Emmett's kind of been one for me to watch for a while, and I'm here to see, are you finally going to make that run? I think he'll have faster hands and more punching power. However, Shane has proven to be extremely tough and hard to put away, and he'll have the reach advantage there. So, but I am picking Josh Emmett. And in the main event, and I'm choosing Curtis Blaydes to beat Alexander Volkov. Of course, Alexander's going to have that big reach advantage, but I think that Curtis Blaydes is going to be fast enough with his body movement to get inside of that reach. I think he will get his hands on him, and I think he will get him down to the ground. And I don't think that Volkov's submissions and all of that are going to be enough to stay off Curtis Blaydes. Also, he's got that punching power, and just because you're long doesn't mean you actually fight long and utilize your reach correctly. That's kind of been something that I've been waiting to see if that's going to actually come around with Alexander Volkov. In order for him to win this fight, though, of course, use that range, keep them at bay. However, this is a 25-foot cage and not the 30-foot cage. And for the heavyweights, that has proven to make a huge difference in how much action happens. It's going to be even easier for Curtis Blaydes to get inside of that range with a smaller cage and get his hands on him. However, it's the big boys. Of course, he could win. There could be, like I said, Volkov has submissions as well. However, I am going with Curtis Blaydes. Now, be looking out for updates, of course, on Twitter and Instagram. Well, I'll probably do the remaining 2 fights on the card. I have to do some more research because, real quick, I just want to complain. I hate the UFC website. I hate it. It's so horrible. It actually has less information, more pictures, and all of these blank spaces. I couldn't even find basic things like, well, who's tall, and just refresh my memory, you know what I mean? Whose reach is this and all of that. So I'm going to go do my own research and come back with picks for the first 2 fights, of course, on that card. But anyway, let me know how you did all your picks for the fight that we just saw. Let me know your predictions for the fight that's coming up. Let me know how you felt about Cynthia's debut. Let me know how you felt about the shenanigans from, according to Cynthia, from Jessica I. Let me know how you think about, of course, this upcoming event. And follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all of that, where I will have additional picks coming. Subscribe, like, talk to me, take care. Goodbye.